bits and pieces, the mere bits and pieces are, I want to happen. You know what I mean? Are bits and pieces of the prophecies. See, but when them really are gonna run, man, and when them back against the wall, because what we're saying is harsh. You know, it's rough. You have to have a man listening to really accept say, you know, this thing I go finish or done away with, you know. And things that we are saying sound heavy to the mind. So people who don't want to hear that on their mind going through them daily life. They don't want to put it off and say, oh, why? I say something to, you know. But you might say, you against the wall, man, they're going to try to seek out to the prophets.
This is Ecclesiastes 5 verse 7. Say, make no tarry, return to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Right. So it's a man not tired to turn to the Lord. Right? Because now is the opportune time because no. Remember, the internet which these men are creating now is not gonna be the internet that you have now. You understand? Right? And in that time, a lot of these information that is out there on YouTube is gonna be no more. Yeah, I mean, you can't get up in the morning to watch a video, you're going to hear what the prophets, and there will be a time when the Lord are going to take the prophets them off of the corners. So, it says, so this is the opportune time now to seek to the prophets. Because in the time of your security, in the time when you feel like, say, okay, well, I feel like, say, yo, I'm secure now because, you know, whatsoever you may be, or you find comfort in it, you know. It's in that time when the Lord will show you, say, well, you weren't really secure. It's either you feel comfort knowing that the government is working for you or whatever it is that you find some sort of comfort in. You know, the scripture say, oh, you know, the time we can read about the last part.
Right? Shall the wrath of the Lord come forth,
Right.
and in thy security
Right.
thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the days of vengeance.
And perish in the days of vengeance, right? Because now is the days of the Lord's vengeance, right? We reaching at the time now where with the things that we see happening, it's the Lord having vengeance upon the earth. It's judgment, all of these things, the earthquakes that you're seeing, the wars and rumors of wars, you know, all of these things, the storms, all of the catastrophe where you can think about that is happening now. That is the Lord showing his vengeance, you know. And no, that at the time we live in it.
And, we said this before now. This is the common belief of people. Say, oh, when they're about to die, they say, God forgive me, and then they automatically be saved. Right? But the Lord set this up in a way where you can't come in and be saved by any hypocritical meaning.
Right,
Right? It's about conscience. You truly believe
right,
the Lord. You realize you're not even getting the names out, right? You're not even getting the names. We are the only one out here pushing the name of the Lord out, right? So not even that you know we can do say oh you have Bashim your shy help me, right? Because majority of you don't have the right name, right? And if you do have the name, that still not go help you because the scripture says say
Lord, Lord,
can
you know things that I say.
yes, so all the ways of um when you say now, all the sneaky ways here where only when you need him, only when you're in trouble and need him, you call upon him. That's a go get bash you. He's a go make sure say yo, oh you wanna find them money now? Well they gone off the internet still you know. I mean when you say gone off like Esau he them delete those videos. Right? Because don't you think Esau know that if all our people call upon the Lord will save us here? If all our people call up in sincerity, right? Don't you know how long Esau tried to hide the name of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai from us? And you really think him going to just make it if you can go through JMS videos in the time of destruction to get those names? You sick of your head, yo. Right? So the Lord cut off two-thirds in our avenues, right? Because that's a part of the Lord's judgment that two-thirds shall be destroyed, right? In that land, the land of America, part shall be cut off on that.
It's Isaiah 30 and 1. So woe unto rebellious children, say Lord, that take it that take it counsel, but not of me,
Right?
and
So
that covering but not of my spirit.
right? So you take counsel from Jesus, you take counsel from Selassie, you take counsel from every other so-called power under the sun, but from true power, which is Yahweh and Yahushai, right?
Isn't there a God in Israel?
Can.
Just a-
Again, but not of my spirit, that they may had sin to sin.
Yeah, because if it was of the Lord's spirit, you would basically try to do righteousness the best of your ability, right? You would out there and you would basically repenting right? You would have sackcloth, ashes, and so on and forth, begging your how about in your side to pardon the destruction, right? But the Lord set it that way, right? Because that's the way it's going to be established perfectly. A small a small a small number be saved, which will be the governing body, right? Which learn that righteousness is something very important, right? To be righteous is very good, To be in debt is very bad. And those few are sincere men who's going to believe truly in the Lord, And then you have the rest, right? Two-thirds going born back in the kingdom, and the heart go down to two-thirds born back in the kingdom. So, though the two-thirds didn't get it in this time, right? They will be taught, just like how Esau lead them taught two-thirds now and actually all the nation to do wickedness. So the governing body is going to teach two-thirds to do righteousness. And just like how you can't get these governors, niggas to repent, it's just that way in the kingdom, you can't get two-thirds to do justice in the kingdom because they are being programmed by the heads, which are the elect who truly and sincerely believe in the Lord.
Two, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of fear.
Yeah, all those people trusted America. No matter how far down the drain America going, no matter how weak America is getting, they trust in America, they trust in America, right? Nobody from the Cold War time to now, nobody has no weapons like America until this day, But in reality, these nations are actually basically advancing, just like how America is advancing, and even more than America. Iran, right? Russia, China. These nations are advancing, but you just can't stop because America, who want to go to Russia, who want to go to Iran, but these nations, nobody know want to go there. So therefore, America must have all of the good things they do, right?
Can't even Russia one time because there was a Russian general. I was on an interview there and I went to the reporter say, yo, I want it to be like America. That's coming after the Cold War and such. After the fall of the Berlin Wall in Germany and World War One. Stuck in World War Two. Right, after World War Two. So them say, oh, they want it to be like America because America was super pro America, Hollywood and all that. But they said no, because when they realize America, the character that American was bringing through the earth was not one of any right, right. They weren't honorable because the scripture said every treaty that them signed they go against it. The World Trade Organization, WTO, and all of these things. You have to really diminish your market and them of them, you know. So they weren't actually of good character. And when the Russians see that, that's why the scripture say the Lord put hooks in them jaw, jig them back to them, pull them back to their own ways. Yeah, the prophecy of God and Magog. So yeah, everybody wanted, you know, even Russia, that's the point of even Russia wanted to be like America.
I think that's a point because I think it's so today the reason for that base. So, the big four BC, big government in America, which is a big influence at work. But even though the people, the physical foot soldier want to be like them, you know, the real leaders who are hold the fort, it's more say, you know, you can't have all them money. See, because there is no treat them motherfucker. See, right now, there is no, what you call it, UN. See, um,
ICC International
yeah,
Court of
there's none. There's no court of all money account. Look, and even laughing is that because it's funny because back then, if a nation did something that were not pleasable for its country, had right to its country, they would take it to court and they will be judged according to their judge or their laws. But no, it is lawless. It's the man who think is going on the right, you know, and they can't let it know. So by saying that, just imagine you're living in a world where it's not governed by righteousness or truth or wrong, but it's governed by the man who has the biggest gun. Where is this going?
America is here, right? He just bullies for fun, right? And take what he wants. That's the point. No hard or right into the free,
Yeah, because right now you can actually kill the amount of people you want and just give one name say it's the reason why and tomorrow we'll all go back to workers and they as usual.
come on, the idea say none of the officials shall, nobody named that is in the Epstein file will be prosecuted. That was one of the biggest scandals. And yet still them have people of prison
Hard
for
killing.
for the same charges.
You know,
So that show you say nobody can them just do whatever they want. The laws do not apply to them. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why we need an ultimate judge.
exactly. Can even live in a world like this, knowing that you as a small man, if you break, if you're not wearing a seatbelt, and your life, see, a seat that you can get charged for this, and this, and next, and the same authorities that giving those laws, they are breaking the one above that more bigger, more genocide, um, all let's list them out go long. All of the wickedness you can think about. Murder, rape, all these things they can do this. And the laws don't apply to them.
I said you know what about that seatbelt if you may understand you thinking a man on the highway not wearing his seatbelt. But when you're in a clustered town, right?
And these laws just you can scissor with shoe, it's a surely make a surely pressure make a wise man. You understand? So these are real oppression in there.
The laws when them come out, where govern the traffic act, as the elder Shakar always said, they're just there to fatigue people, to get people to, because in the UN goals, 2030 goals. I say Crash up say you should be happy and only
You
nothing
own nothing exactly.
and be happy. So you know, get over it and everything. So it's just to take people because people are come up with the solution now.